All right, everybody, so in this video what I want to do is harvest all the radishes that I have left out there in the garden. Now, I think it was like 2 months ago I started thinning out all the radishes that I had planted for the spring that weren't really doing any good, but I left some in there and they have taken off. At least the ones that are still out there for the most part have taken off. So I want to harvest those and do a harvest and taste, whereas the last time I did a radish harvest and taste, it was kind of a failure of sorts, right? It didn't really, it wasn't really all that good. But this time I've got a bunch of mature radishes out there. I think 4 different types. I could be wrong, I'm about to go find out. But I want to try those out. I want to do a good harvest and taste with mature radishes and see which ones are the good ones. Now, before we do that, I want to give a shout out to my youngest daughter, Darian. She got me this shirt for Father's Day. Check it out. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, so this shirt's kind of a mixture of everything. Gardening, Game of Thrones, I love it. And then I think I wore this 2 or 3 videos ago, and I totally forgot to thank her for it. And I heard about it. So, thank you. I love this shirt. So now, having said all that, let's go harvest some radishes. Okay, everybody, so we're outside now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it is 97 degrees right now in the Houston area. So we're gonna get these radishes and we're gonna get back in the house. I'm just so tired of sweating, and this heat is crazy. Okay, so as we just saw, I harvested 3 different types of radishes, and I said no to one of them. The one that I'm not harvesting is a wasabi radish. Now, I only planted the wasabi radishes as companion plants out there. There's a no % chance I'm trying a wasabi radish, like at all. No. So, well, okay, so I've never done this, but let's have some fun with this. I do not like wasabi at all. So what I'm about to offer everyone out there is a chance to get me to actually eat a wasabi radish. So here's the challenge to you all. If this video can get 50 likes, 200 views, 40 comments, or 10 new subscribers to this video in the next 7 days, in the next 7 days, I will do a follow-up video of me harvesting that wasabi radish, which is ready to come out, and eating it and tasting it. So, never done this, but I'm challenging everyone out there. This is a challenge I hope I don't have to do, but I'm game. Why not? Let's have some fun, right? This is a breakfast radish. This one should have looked like that one. These are black. Well, this isn't really a black. Honestly, I don't know what this is. It was growing with the Spanish black radish, and I thought this would be a lot bigger than that. So I'm guessing the heat, but look at the tail, or look at the root system. So the soil is really good. It was probably the heat that stunted it. Again, not exactly sure which radish this one is, but this is the Chinese red meat, and I really thought, because about this much of it was above the soil, that this would be a lot bigger and thicker. But the bed that I have these growing in is obviously a really good soil because it's shooting those roots down like champs. I'm still gonna try it, but once again, I don't think this is gonna be good. So let's give it a shot. We have the Spanish black breakfast radish. So the Spanish black radish is right here. Breakfast radish, the Chinese red meat radish, And I believe this was a white albino radish. I'll have to go back and verify, but I'm quite certain that's what that one is. This one is the Chinese red meat radish, and Scott Head over on Black Gumbo Southern Gardening loves these radishes, and he's the reason that I wanted to try these. Now, keeping it completely real, I do not like radishes. And this is the thing with gardening is, for me, I don't grow vegetables just for me to eat. I grow vegetables to have a wide variety of things growing and for me to be able to share. So on a lot of these harvests and tastes, I always do a disclaimer. I don't really like this, or I don't really like that. Well, I don't, but I'm just keeping it real. And if I find something that I do like, well then, hey, it's a win-win, right? So this is the Spanish black radish. Very, very white radish. That's a big chunk, so I really hope I like this. Okay. The last time I grew these, they weren't really mature. This one must be super mature because that was pure pepper, like hot pepper. For me, I don't like it, but I know a lot of people will like it, for sure. Okay, the breakfast radish is not mature enough yet, so I'm not even gonna attempt this one. I will in the fall though. I'm gonna really focus on beets and radishes in the fall. Now this is an albino white radish. I'm going to take a much smaller bite of this one than I did that Spanish black. Okay, so that was a very mature radish because it was super peppery. And it's not my thing at all. Now, this is the one that I'm excited to try right here. This is the Chinese red meat radish. And if you can, look at how beautiful the inside of this radish is. And I don't think this is fully mature either, honestly. Yeah, I'm not taking that big a bite. So far, I have not had a radish that I've liked. So maybe this will change my opinion. I don't know, but here we go. Okay, this one is actually pretty good. It's really mild. Yeah, this one is a really mild radish compared to those other two really hot peppery ones. This one doesn't really have a lot of heat to it at all. Again, I'm not 100% sure if it's fully ripe, but it's a lot riper than the last one that I harvested, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I would say that the Chinese red meat radish was the winner out of these three. And again, don't forget the challenge that I threw out to everybody. All right, everybody, so that was a short video. It wasn't going to be a long one. Plus, like I said, it's really hot outside. I didn't want to be out there. But these harvests and tastes are, they tend to either be a good success or an epic failure. This one was kind of a mixture because I had two good, I mean, they were all good, let's be real. All three of these radishes had good flavor. And if you like a peppery radish, then those first two, the albino white, or that doesn't really make sense. The albino radish and the Spanish black radish both have a lot of peppery flavor to them. So if you like that in your radish, those are the two to get out of these three. If you like a more mild radish, then I would definitely suggest the Chinese red meat radish, for sure. That's the video. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, share the video, or hey, if you just want to try to get me to eat that wasabi radish, definitely share the video with everyone you can and get them to watch it. I will absolutely do it if one of those 4 criteria are met. In case y'all don't know, check out the Facebook and Instagram pages. They're right here. And as always, everyone, shine bright and harvest hard.